Yo, what is up, guys? It's Willie G's Outdoors here. Thanks for tuning in to another video. I've had a little break on the videos, guys, with all this craziness going on. First of all, before I want to get into my video today, I want to touch base on obviously the main topic that is going around daily, the coronavirus. Anyone that is watching this, guys, let's all do our part to stay safe and to keep other people safe. It's not just about your own personal safety, it's about other safety. Let's listen to what the high up officials are telling us to do. Let's stay inside. Let's keep distance from other people. I'm actually still working. I actually still go to work every day because I was linked in Ohio as an essential business. You know what? Let's actually do something first. If you are still working and you're still going to work, or even if you're working from home, put in the comment section what kind of work you're doing and where you're working from. Are you going to work, you're staying home from work, or you're just off work completely? They just completely shut it down. Throw that in the comment section because I'm curious to see basically what everyone's doing with this coronavirus thing. But let's stay safe. Let's beat this together, guys. It's not just, like I said, it's not just about your personal safety. It's about everyone else's safety around you. All right, let's hop into the video, guys. So today, first of all, this drone was given to me. I'm not gonna say her name, but she knows who she is. She might watch, she might not, but shout out to her for giving me this drone. I have the Promark VR Drone. I've flown this probably I'd say roughly 10 times. And first of all, my other drone video just completely blew off. It's about to hit 3,000 views. I didn't expect that, so I thought, why not? I'll throw another drone review video up, which if you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna throw the description below. So go check out that video if you haven't. Basically, I'm gonna do the same format that I did with the other one. I'm gonna do some pros and cons on this drone. I'm gonna give you a price range for it, and yeah, we're gonna go from there, guys. Stay tuned. Let me dive into this drone for you guys and break it down for you. All right, guys. Now that I gave you my life tip on this pandemic we're in, if you enjoy this channel, please go hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. Go give it the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And, leave a comment. If you got a comment on this drone, more than happy to answer your comment or your question. All right, guys, so getting into the drone here. This is obviously the box that it came in. Here's obviously the drone, and it came with 2 extra blades, 2 legs, and 2 blade guards. And it also comes with this virtual reality headset, which I have not used yet, but basically how this would work, guys, is this would pop open and you would place your phone inside, and basically anything you saw on this camera is how you would be flying it. Me personally, I don't really want to do that because I kind of want to see where the drone's at. I guess, if you're really confident, that might be for you. But anyways, getting into this drone, now that I'm doing some research on it, is actually from 2016. So this thing's roughly 4 years old. I really can't find it anywhere on the internet. There's some selling on Amazon from local sellers. It's not even and then they're selling on eBay. You would really have to dig for this. And the price range, I'm seeing, there's some used ones, which I don't know if you want to buy a used one, but there's some used ones for 50, 60. I'm on eBay here and I'm seeing them for, let's see here. I think eBay was kind of the best. It was brand new, $105 plus $20 shipping is what I'm seeing right here. Brand new, still a sealed box. So, fairly cheap drone, guys. Compared to the other one I did a review on, which was around 300 bucks. This one is fairly cheap, and it's a very, very nice beginner drone. So that's the basic rundown. It's got a 720 HD camera. It's saying right here the fly time's roughly 9 to 12 minutes. Charging time 4.5 hours. And the control distance about 250, 300 meters, which actually that's pretty dang good. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna give you my personal pros and cons. I'm gonna give you 3 pros, 3 cons on this drone. So let's get into them right now. Pro number 1 here. This drone is extremely simple to operate. On the bottom here is the power button. Basically, it is on. All you have to do then is turn on the controller, and all you have to do is go up and down on the left joystick and then hit the 1 button takeoff, and it's ready to go. That would definitely be my first pro. Compared to my other drone, where you got to run through some steps to get it calibrated and stuff, this one is extremely easy, extremely quick, and there's no issues with ever getting it up in the air whatsoever. All right, guys, hopping into pro number 2. Go ahead and turn this back on. I really like the lighting scheme for the underneath of this drone. As you can see, there's red and green, and then there's 2 white ones. These 2 white ones depicts the front of the drone, and the red and the green depict the back of the drone. And you know, that's extremely useful when you are flying the drone. Because if you've ever flown a drone, knowing basically which way is what is the front of the drone and what is the back of the drone is extremely useful. And if you don't know that, your drone can get away from you very quickly. So that's extremely useful to know your orientation with the drone, know where the front of the drone is, because, so I'll just run it down for you real quick. The right joystick is what controls the drone, which way it goes. If you don't know what the front is, you really don't know which way to move the joystick for the direction that you want to go. So it's extremely, extremely important to know where the front of the drone is. And you know, this one actually, it lays it out pretty easy, very useful for beginners. So yeah, that's pro number 2, guys. Going into pro number 3 and the final pro of this drone. For it being a 720 HD camera, it actually takes fairly good videos. There's some part of the video where it's gonna be one of my cons for this drone, but I'll get into that. But the video quality of this is actually fairly nice. Alright guys, hopping into the cons now. Con number 1. As you can see, this is a girthy drone here. You know, this is how it is. There's no folding this up. There's no, you know, that's how this drone is. As far as going places with it, it's kind of tough to go places with it. But, you know, it's just how it is. I mean, do you really want to carry on this box with it, or do you want to just, you know, carry this with the controller in your hand? You know, that's the only thing I'd say is compared to my other drone that I can literally fold up and put it in a nice little case and take it anywhere and not have an issue, you know, transporting it. But yeah, that would just be my, and it's not a big one, I mean, but that would just be my one con on this is it's just, I mean, it's a big drone, and you know, transporting it places, you know, is just not going to be as easy as any other drone. So yeah, that's con number 1. Not a big one, but that's one con I see with it. All right, guys, hopping into con number 2 here. This is kind of a big one for me. And this might be solely due to the fact that this drone is 4 years old. And I'm gonna post a little clip of it right after. I live on the 2nd floor, and when I fly this, I'll just fly it right off my balcony. And actually, when I was trying to get it back to me, I was holding it to elevate and to go up in elevation, and it just wasn't going. And I was like, what's going on with this thing? And, you know, I thought real quick, I was like, oh, I've been flying this for quite some time now. And next thing I know, it just, you know, all of a sudden just started going down. And there was no warning. There's nowhere that's going to tell me what the battery level is. It kind of just, it's gonna start sinking. And you can kind of feel it when you're working the controls that, you know, you just have no power anymore. But like my other drone, as soon as it starts dying, it's gonna come right back to me and land right next to me, which is nice. But this one, you know, if you're flying over water, or if you're flying over something where it's gonna break coming down, you know, just be cautious of that, because there is no battery indicator, and it's not gonna really tell you when this battery's dying. You kind of just gotta figure that one out on your own. So that's con number 2 for this one, guys. Guys, hopping into the final and last con here. Con number 3, and this kind of went with my pro number 3 for the video quality. Another thing with the video, which is a con that I don't know if it's just this drone's old and, you know, I don't know. But when I was taking videos, it would kind of, with my phone and the app, it would like lag, and sometimes the video skips ahead and it'll stop and it'll skip and it'll stop and it'll skip. And, you know, it wasn't taking just a long continuous video smoothly. It was kind of skipping around, jumping around, and it took good video for like short clips, like 10 seconds, and then next thing I know, it would, you know, it'd be looking this way. So obviously it skipped some video. And I'll put showing this example of this right after I'm done talking here. But yeah, that was basically the last con that I had. You know, the video quality, I'm actually shocked how good the video quality is, but it just wasn't very smooth. And it kind of just, it would stop and it would start again. So anyways, I'll show that right here. Alright guys, I just wanted to give a quick summary of the Promark VR drone, just in case there's anyone out there considering buying this drone. Like I said, I got this drone from a friend, and it's roughly a few years old, and me personally, I believe that was part of the issues with the video in that last clip that you just saw. I just can't imagine a new drone having issues with the video like that. So if I was considering buying this drone myself, I would go buy a new one of these. Like I said, it can be kind of difficult to find on the web, being that it's a few years old. But if you dig on the web hard enough, you will find options to buy this drone for brand new. And like I said, it was roughly $100 to $120. And for the video, me personally, that's a very good deal for the video quality. And it's user friendly. It's very easy for a beginner. And if it was the first drone that you're gonna buy, I'd say this is a very, very good drone to buy for your first one. So anyways, guys, wrapping up this video. If you watched to this point, I would imagine you enjoyed this video, so go give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton. And if you have any questions on this drone that you might come across, feel free to leave a comment and I will get back to you with an answer. Thanks, guys.